Hi there, I wanted to start off by saying thank you to Chris for the wonderful feedback he provided for my math CMS assessment. So right off the bat, I took his feedback and said we need to have, instead of one assessment, there need to be two assessments. One needs to be untimed and one needs to be timed. The reason one needs to be untimed is because I actually want to assess for the knowledge, whereas in the second assessment, I want to assess for knowledge, but I also want to allow the student to practice their timed test-taking skills because they are studying for a high school equivalency exam where they will need to be utilizing that skill. So we provide the first test, which is an untimed ratios and proportions assessment. They have 11 questions, and then there are 2 bonus questions that are specifically integrated to give me learner feedback. The first question is a multiple choice question that asks how the student feels about their understanding after the first week, and it goes in a range of questions from understanding everything to not being able to understand anything. One of the reasons I've chosen Schoology is because of this ability to manage these assessments. It allows me to have time limits to establish the amount of times a student can attempt to take the test. It allows me the ability to randomize or keep the questions in the order that I've originally designed the assessment. But this is important if I'm trying to help students review the progression of learning, or it's also important if I want to, for instance, randomize the questions to give them a little bit more practice in regards to being able to recall and remember key terms. So this is one of the key reasons why I use Schoology for these assessments, because it allows me to this ability to manage. With Schoology, I'm able to provide questions that test for content knowledge, key terms and key ideas, computation, application, critical reasoning skills, partial understanding, and then learner feedback. So it really is a great tool for me as an instructor to guide me so that I can take feedback, but also then provide multiple assessments for my students with different variables to see what their knowledge and what their depth of knowledge is. In this case, the questions are the same for both exams, but there are multiple types of questions. As you can see, we have true-false questions, matching questions, multiple choice, fill in the blank, short answer questions,